Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing great today. So for today's video, we're going to talk about the crotons. Yes, so if you're planning to purchase one of these beautiful splash of color, it's like a work of art. Look at the leaves, guys. And just because my favorite color is yellow, so I love this one. And look at this. So I'm going to talk about the care requirements, the watering, sunlight, and soil media that we're going to use for our crotons. So if you like this kind of video, please keep on watching and I hope you will learn something new for today. Without further ado, let's get started. Codiaeum varigatum, also known as garden crotons, is a species of plant in the genus Codiaeum. This is the native to Indonesia, Malaysia, Australia, and the Western Pacific Ocean islands, growing in open forest and shrubs. The croton is an easy-to-grow houseplant known for its variegated foliage covered in green, scarlet, orange, and yellow splashes. Here is how to take care for a croton in your home or garden. So right in front of you is my white used pot. So this is an old pot and I've used it several times, and I have this cast off or used soil mix that I kept for a while, and this is composed of peat moss or peat soil, and it has some pumice, but pumice is not that necessary. But crotons loves aerated soil or well draining soil, so you might want to take note of that. Just like any other houseplant, this croton doesn't want it soggy and wet. Now, let me show you guys the soil that it's into. So as you can see, it's soggy and dense. It's wet and dense, and the crotons doesn't like it. So what I do now is remove as much soil as I can, and then put this on the fresh soil that we have. Since these crotons are just from cuttings, you can see the roots are not root bounded yet, so it's still a baby. It's very fragile and delicate. So now let's remove as much soil as we can, because I don't want to get into that pot. I don't want the soil to get into this fresh soil mix that we have. So I'll just make it intact, put them intact, put them in place. But today I'm not gonna water it for now, because as you can see, the soil is moist. Actually, it's not moist, it's wet. So I think I will water it for the next 3 to 4 days. It depends on the weather, but nowadays the weather is quite hot. We have hot weather here in Malaysia just because it's summer. So I will water this after 4 days. And just because I live in tropical country, so I make sure that I water my plants every 3 to 5 days. But however, you don't want to actually count the days before watering, right? So you just do the finger method if you can, or use your moisture meter if you have. But just make sure that the soil is moist but not soggy wet. So your croton will definitely thank you if you keep the moisture of your soil. To propagate the croton plant, use stem cuttings that is 3 to 4 inches long and has 3 to 5 leaves. So just dip and cut it, just dip it on a rooting powder or hormone powder, and then plant them in a small pot. Keep the soil moist but not overwatered. So remember, moist but not overwatered. These plants prefer full sun, but depending on the species, some can tolerate partial shades or doubled sunlight, and the amount of sun that the plant receives will correlate to the intensity of its color. In order to attain full vibrant color, the plant should remain in good light. So that's it for today's video. I hope you learned something. And again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing and comment down below because I would love to hear from you about your gardening journey. So it's the same interest. So like, share, and subscribe. And if you're not new to my channel, again, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you all on my next video. Have a great day, everyone, and happy gardening. Bye.